Is your dog giving you mixed signals? Not sure if they hate you or are just shy? I get it. Reading a dog's behavior can be difficult. To clear up the confusion, you can use this video to understand. However, before we begin our countdown, we would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell icon. Let's get started. Number 1. Avoiding you. So what more if we don't like someone or something? Our natural response is to get away from them. Many animals do the same, not just dogs. And it's fair to say that it can be hard to notice at first. But they're not humans. How can you be so sure? It is true that they are different from us. But according to research, dogs behave a lot like people. And one of the things we do when we're uncomfortable is avoidance. We would avoid things even if it is a simple matter. Number 2. Avoiding eye contact. Have you tried looking your pooch straight in the eye? If so, have they looked back? Or was their gaze directed elsewhere? If Fido avoids eye contact, then this is a sign of fear in dogs. And aside from avoiding your gaze, sometimes they'll give you a sideways glance. You know, that funny look that looks like you're being judged? Yes, many dog lovers call it whale eyes. And according to vets, this is another sign of fear in your furry friend. But why would they be afraid? The answer is they still don't trust you. And if they feel that way, then they probably don't like you either. What if he's just scared and my dog likes me? Even though it is possible, it is becoming more natural to feel safe around the people we love. And thanks to this, your dog will trust you if he already likes you. Number 3. Hiding. It's another stage of avoidance for your furry friend. If they're just avoiding you, they won't go so far as to hide all day. And that means your pooch refuses to go outside because he doesn't like you. So if that's all Fido does, it could be alarming behavior. Because if they are constantly hiding, your dog may not be eating properly. This can make them sick without you noticing. Straight. Additionally, research shows that dogs tend to hide when they are in pain. Number 4. Tucked tail. There are other signs of fear or stress that you can look out for. And one of them is tuck your tail between your legs. As stated by the vets, this is a sign of submission. This means your dog is afraid of you. But I've never done anything to hurt my dog. And that's the thing. Even if it doesn't hurt them, it doesn't mean they'll like you right away. Plus, even after you've known them for a while, some dogs can still be aloof. Number 5. Flattened ears. A dog's ears can tell you a lot. First, they can show if your Fido is anxious. Based on this, the VTA says flattened ears are a sign of stress in dogs. Does your pooch pin them behind his head? If so, then this is an act that shows that they do not like you. After all, dogs will relax if their humans are comfortable with them. Number 6. Too much staring. Have you ever felt like your dog stares at you a lot? Sometimes they do it secretly. But in other cases, they don't mind letting you know. Some fur parents may think it's cute, but most of the time it's more than just playing with their puppy eyes. Staring is a dog's way of examining you. What will the human do to me? How long will they be here? These are just some of the things Fido might think about. This is how you can tell your dog sees you as a threat. So as their way of keeping themselves safe, they will keep a close eye on you. Number 7. Whining. Aside from physical body language, you can also pay attention to Fido's voice messages. The ASPCA says whining is a sign of anxiety in dogs, and whenever they do, it's often associated with trembling, unrest, excessive licking. Number 8. Barking. Barking is almost next to breathing for most dogs, and that's because it's their main way of communicating. Over the years, we've learned a lot about the sounds they make, and we keep trying. But at the same time, the dogs also decided that they could talk to us by barking. So if Fido is barking excessively at you, you can take it as a warning. It's almost like they're saying, back off. Number 9. Biting. Let's just say you didn't heed Fido's warning from number 8, and now they try to bite your hand. When this happens, their aggression can be alarming. Moreover, it must be controlled and controlled. So why would your furry friend try to bite you? According to research, it's a fear response. Furthermore, the same study says that most dogs do not bite humans without reason, and in most cases, they will only do so when provoked. Now, some of us don't realize what could trigger dogs. This can cause accidents. Number 10. They don't listen to you. Sometimes your pooch can't avoid you. Instead, they simply refuse to listen to anything you say. While you may think this is just plain stubborn behavior, this may be Fido's way of saying, "I don't like you, so why should I listen to you?" Now, most dog lovers know that when their pooch adores them, then those furries would love to please their fur parents. But of course, each breed can behave differently. Still, the general rule of thumb is, a Fido that likes you is a dog that will obey you. Even some of the most stubborn furry companions can cooperate, and that usually happens if they like their fur parents enough. Number 11. Abnormal breathing. If your pooch is hard to read, pay attention to his chest. Are they breathing fast? If so, did Fido pant a lot too? Based on PetMD, this is another sign of anxiety in your dog. And when in doubt, try setting up a hidden camera when you leave. Observe if their breathing improves when you are out of the house. If so, then this confirms that your pooch is nervous around you. Number 12. They don't like your touch. Now let's say your pooch isn't showing signs of anxiety. In addition, they do not whine or bark. Finally, Fido doesn't hide from you. Everything seems too good to be true, but then you try to touch them. They suddenly retreated from you. Or worse, that's where their aggression begins. Number 13. Refusing treats. Many fur parents know that most dogs love treats. They are often irresistible to our furry friends. With that, you would like to give your pooch some. Now let's say you reach out to Fido with a treat in hand. Next, they went out to check on the delicious smell. Sniff, sniff, lick, yum. They suddenly decided to stop and then hide instead of biting. You would be left wondering or concerned. Why would they hold back? To answer, this case is common in recently adopted dogs. This means they still don't know you, and for their own safety, your furry friend is just being careful. Number 14. Extreme disinterest. As most of us know, dogs are highly social creatures. Additionally, they are known for their curious and adventurous spirits. So Fido showing no interest in anything can be unsettling. Here are some examples to consider. Fido has gotten sick or injured. They are recently adopted. You have moved to another home. There is a new dog or animal. Adapting to multiple family members. Number 15. Freeze in one place. One rare but clear sign that Fido doesn't like you is freezing. Some might find this a funny reaction, but according to research, freezing is an extreme response to fear. And while it's more common in carnivores, dogs can also experience it. Occurs if Fido sees you as a threat. They freeze with this as a form of self-defense. They do this in the hope that the danger will pass. And that tells you that your dog doesn't trust you at all. So that's it for today. If you find this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching and see you next time.